Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me okay? Someone give me a thumbs up, please. Can you guys hear me? Awesome. Welcome. We'll get started right away here at the top of your mat in a comfortable seated position. So you can take Sukhasana, easy seat. If it's more comfortable for you, you might place a block underneath your seat, or you might even come to sit hips on heels. Speaking of my blocks. So finding your seat and bringing your hands to your thighs or your knees. Palms down if you're looking for a little bit more grounding. Palms up if you're looking for a little bit more energy to get you through the evening and into the long weekend. Wherever you are, close down your eyes. Right away, bring awareness to your breath. Noticing first the natural breath cycle. So letting go of any control of your breath at first and just observing your body as it breathes you. And as you settle in, begin to feel your sit bones sink even deeper in towards the mat. And with every breath, notice you can sit taller. And actively now beginning to deepen your breath. Taking deeper, fuller inhales, expanding into your belly and chest. And slower exhales, completely emptying out. And imagine now that you can draw your breath from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, feel your breath return back down your spine and into the earth beneath you. Inhale, gather the energy up your spine. Exhale, release it back down towards the earth. And as you come into this deeper breath, begin to connect now to your Ujjayi breath. Those inhales and exhales through your nose with a slight constriction at the back of your throat. Cultivating the heat and energy from the inside out. Allowing your breath to swirl within your throat, creating like an oceanic wave sound with every breath. Gently begin to flutter your eyes open. On your next inhale, bring both arms overhead. And as you exhale, twist over towards the left. So your left hand will plant behind you. Right hand can come to the outside of your knee or thigh. Find that length in your spine once more. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, rise both arms back through center. Then exhale, twist towards the right, right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of your knee or thigh. Again, inhale for a long spine. Exhale to twist. Inhale, gather your arms back through center. Exhale, bring them down towards your heart center and then by your side. Bringing your left hand beside you, and then bringing your right hand to reach so that your middle finger kind of grazes the top of your left ear, and then gently guide your right ear towards your right shoulder. Not pushing or pulling too hard, just using the gentle weight of your hand to help guide your ear towards your shoulder. Both shoulders relax away from your ears. And from here, you might begin to crawl your left fingertips out more, feeling deeper length into the side of your neck. And then from here, begin to tilt your head slightly forward and crawl your fingertips more towards the back. Feeling this more now towards the left back side of your neck. And then slightly tilting your head back and crawling your left fingertips more forward. Just opening here into every angle of our neck. Gently coming back through center, release your right hand down to the mat. And then left hand reaches up and to the right side of your head, gently grazing the top of your ear. Again, soften both shoulders down as you guide your left ear towards your left shoulder. Then you may begin to crawl your right fingertips more out towards the right. Then head tilts more forward, crawl your fingertips a bit behind you. Crawling your right hand forward, tilting your head slightly back. Gently releasing both hands back down to the mat. Inhale, bring both arms overhead. Exhale, plant your hands and move into sitting hips on heels if you're not already there. From here, I'll just face this side. We'll tuck our toes under and sit back onto our heels. You might use your hands to gently guide your pinky toe to join the rest. From here, inhale, bring both arms overhead. As you exhale, wrap your right arm around your left once, maybe twice, coming to an eagle bind. If this is too much for your shoulders, just reaching for opposite hands to opposite shoulders. From here, elbows activate off your chest. Core is active. As you inhale, lift your gaze, lift your elbows up towards the sky. As you exhale, round your spine, bring your elbows towards your chest. Inhale, lift your elbows, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine, elbows to chest. One more time, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, elbows to chest. Inhale to unravel your arms. Exhale, you can stay right here, or you might plant your hands, untuck your toes, and give them a gentle tap out. And then right away, we'll sit back onto our toes once again. Tuck those pinky toes under. Inhale, bring both arms overhead. This time, left arm wraps around right once or twice. Elbows off your chest. Core is active. Inhale, lift your elbows, lift your gaze. Exhale to round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, round it in. One more time, inhale. Exhale to round. Inhale to unravel both arms, reach overhead. Exhale, we'll all plant our hands, untuck your toes, give it a gentle tap out. From here, you might take a counter stretch, keeping your toes untucked. Sit back onto your heels, and then you might even lift your knees, stretching the front of your ankles. Crawling your hands back forward to land in a tabletop. Moving through some cat-cows. On an inhale, drop your belly and lift your gaze. As you exhale, round your spine, bring your gaze to your belly button. Inhale, look up, drop your belly, tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale, round your spine, gaze comes to your belly button. 3 more full breaths here in your cat-cow. And taking any other movements that would just feel so right in your body. One more full breath. From your neutral spine, root firmly into your left hand. On an inhale, lift your right arm up towards the sky. As you exhale, thread it underneath your left just to hover. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, thread it underneath your left arm, hover. Once more, inhale, reach up, broaden through your chest and shoulders. Exhale, thread it all the way through, bring the back of your right shoulder to the mat. Right temple or cheek meets the mat. Opening into the back of your right shoulder. Your left arm might crawl more forward. Or if you'd like, you might reach behind your low back, reaching for your right hip crease. And here you just allow gravity to do the work, surrendering here to the weight of your body. On your next exhale, replant your left hand. Inhale, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, plant it back down. Moving to the other side, inhale, left arm reaches high to the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath just to hover. Inhale to reach and lengthen. Exhale to thread and hover. Once more, inhale, reach high. Exhale, thread it all the way through. Back of your left shoulder to the mat, left cheek, left temple to the mat. And then taking the arm variation you took on the other side. And then surrendering into your mat. Feeling that opening into the back of your left shoulder. Bottom of your next exhale, right hand plants. Inhale, left hand reaches high to the sky. Exhale, plant it down. Moving to melting heart. Keep your hips stacked over your shoulders. Your hands will crawl forward, your forehead meets the mat. Again, find a slight core activation here. Hug your belly button in and up towards your spine as you allow your heart to melt down towards the mat. Hands are active, pressing firmly into your palms. Activate the elbows off your mat. As you exhale, gather your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, press back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here just to pedal out your feet. Lengthening into your back body. Maybe you sway your hips side to side. Bottom of your next exhale, coming back through to stillness in your downward facing dog. Heel toe your feet to the outer edges of your mat. And on your next inhale, come up high onto your tippy toes. Keep pressing your heart towards your shins. And then on your next exhale, drop both heels towards the right. You should feel that length into your left side. Inhale, both heels high to the sky. Exhale, both heels drop towards the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, heels go right. Inhale, center. Heels go left. Inhale through center. One more time each side. Drop your heels towards the right. Press your hearts towards your shins. Inhale through center. Exhale, both heels towards the left. Inhale, come back. Up through center. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Gaze comes to the top of your mat. Gently walk, float, or step to the front. Inhale to half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to reach up, look up, gather your hands together. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up all the way, arms reach, hands meet at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Once more, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up, gather your hands together. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Ragdoll here. Heel toe your feet hip distance apart and just let your head hang heavy. Reach for opposite elbows. Maybe you sway side to side. Taking as deep of a bend in your knees as you need to make this comfortable. Wherever you are, can you shift more weight into the balls of your feet? On your next exhale, release your grip. Inhale to half lift, lengthen your spine, hands to shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Activate your core here, hug your belly button in and up towards your spine. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Quads are active, calves are active. One more full inhale here. As you exhale, slow lower all the way onto your belly. Tent your fingertips off your mat and point your elbows up towards the sky. On an inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. As you exhale, drop your right shoulder in, gaze comes over your left. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, left shoulder drops in, gaze comes over your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder in, gaze over your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, go to the right. One more time each side. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, right shoulder drops in. Inhale. Exhale, left shoulder drops. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, lower all the way. Hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Activate your core. Push up. High plank. Press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg high to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee. Keep your shoulders square to the mat as you lift your right knee even higher. As you exhale, step your foot between your hands, drop your back knee, low lunge. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Allow your hips to sink down and forward. Keep your core active. Knit your bottom ribs in. Take an inhale to reach your hands high to the sky. As you exhale, cactus out your arms, bend your elbows, point your heart up towards the sky. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, cactus your elbows, slight back bend. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. towards one another. Inhale, gather your arms overhead. Exhale, half splits. Pull your right hip back. Flex your right toes towards your shin. Take an inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Lead with your heart. As you inhale, shift forward into your low lunge. Plant your back toes. Bring your left knee to come off the mat. Low runner's lunge. Plant your left hand, right hand reaches up towards the sky. Twisted crescent lunge. Rooting firmly through your left hand to reach your right hand higher, working to stack your shoulders. And we'll move with breath here. As you inhale, reach high. As you exhale, reach your right hand back, and then circle it all the way forward, and then inhale to reach back up to the sky. Exhale, reach back, round forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round back, down and forward. Inhale, reach high to the sky. 2 more just like that. On your next inhale, keep reaching high to the sky. Exhale, plant both hands. Step back, high plank. Exhale, slow lower all the way onto your belly. Tent your fingertips off your mat. Plant the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. This time, drop your left shoulder in, gaze comes over your right. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, right shoulder drops. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, plant your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, push up, high plank. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee. You can square your shoulders, find that length into your left side, lift that knee higher. Step your foot between your hands, low lunge, Anjayasana, and tuck your back toes. Reach your arms overhead. Again, core is active. Protect your lower back. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Heart shines towards the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, feel your shoulder blades work together. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open, holding here, chest is proud. Slight back bend as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, both arms reach overhead. Exhale, half splits, pull your left hip back. Straighten out your front leg. Take an inhale to half lift, lengthen out of your waist. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Inhale, come forward into your low lunge. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Low runner's lunge. Right hand plants, left hand reaches up towards the sky. Shine your heart. Moving with breath, inhale to reach high. As you exhale, round your left hand back, down and forward. As you inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, round back. Inhale to reach forward and reach high. Exhale, round back. 2 more on your own breath. On your next inhale, reach high to the sky. Lengthen out of your right hip to twist even deeper. Exhale, plant both hands. Step back, high plank. Slow lower all the way onto your belly. Tent your fingertips off your mat. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Right shoulder drops in, gaze comes over your left. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, left shoulder drops in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower all the way onto your belly and chest. Hands plant underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, press up, high plank. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh. Back to your ujjayi breath. Inhale, right leg comes high to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee. Again, square your shoulders. Lift that knee high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Warrior one. Back foot plants, back toes point out about 45 degrees. Take a moment to pull your right hip back, left hip forward, hips are square. Front knee stacks over your front ankle. Shoulders soft away from your ears as you reach your hands high to the sky. On your next exhale, interlace your hands behind you. Open through your chest and shoulders. Exhale, humble your warrior right shoulder to your right knee. Gaze comes to your back leg. Let your head hang heavy. Your back leg continues to work here, pressing your left heel into the mat. Inhale, you rise up, warrior one, both arms reach overhead. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Back foot parallel to the back of your mat, front toes point forward. Open your front knee towards the pinky side edge of your front foot. You should be able to see your front big toe sink a little bit deeper. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep lunging deep as you reach far back with your right hand. And I invite you all to reach your left arm behind your low back for your right hip crease. You may or may not make the bind, but seeing how far your hand can go back behind you. One more full inhale to reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow to your right knee, left hand up, and then over your head, left bicep by your left ear. Feel that length all the way from the outer edge of your left foot through to your left fingertips. Maintain this deep lunge. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Hip check the back wall, reach forward for your triangle pose, bringing your right hand to the inside of your right leg, left hand high to the sky. Keeping length in both sides of your body. And this time we'll make this triangle a bit more of a back bend, reaching your left arm slightly behind you. Feeling that opening through your chest. As you inhale, rise up. All 10 toes point towards the long side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out of your waist. Exhale, forward fold. So the outer edges of your feet are parallel to the outer edges of your mat. Let your head hang heavy. Shifting more weight into the balls of your feet so your quads are active here. Take a half lift. Interlace your hands behind you all the way to the webbing and fold once again. Notice, can you bring the palms of your hands back together to touch? Without slingshotting your arms, gently release both hands to the mat. Inhale to half lift. Walk your hands towards your right foot, low runner's lunge. Great place to grab some blocks or maybe some thick books, water bottles, whatever you have. Inhale to take a deep lunge, shine your heart through your shoulders. As you exhale, straighten out your front leg, fold forward. Inhale to lunge deep. Exhale to straighten out your front leg and fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, coming back through to your low runner's lunge. You might move your blocks. Left hand plants, right hand reaches up towards the sky. Rooting firmly through your left hand as you roll to the outer edge of your left foot for side plank, stacking your right leg over your left. You can always come to your bottom knee. You might lift your top leg. Wherever you are, press your hips up towards the sky. One more full inhale. Exhale, high plank. From your high plank, slow lower all the way onto your belly. Tent your fingertips off your mat. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Exhale, drop your right shoulder and gaze comes over your left. Inhale, through center. Exhale, left shoulder drops in. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, lower all the way. Hands plant, tuck your toes, press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches high to the sky, stack your hip, bend your knee. Square your shoulders, lift your knee, feel that length through your entire left side. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, warrior one. Again, taking a moment to square your hips, pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Press that right heel into the mat as you sink into your front knee. Interlace your hands behind you, this time taking the opposite thumb on front. Inhale to open through your chest and shoulders. Exhale, humble your warrior. Left shoulder to your left knee. Gaze comes behind you. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale to rise up all the way. Exhale, open up into your warrior two. Back foot parallel to the back of your mat, front toes point forward. Again, taking a peek, can you see your front big toe? Opening your left knee towards the pinky side edge of your left foot. Fill up your front palm, reverse your warrior, reach back with your left hand. And then reaching your right arm behind your low back, reaching for your left hip crease. Keep lunging deep into that front knee. Reach back, one more full inhale. As you exhale, extended side angle, left elbow to your left knee, right hand up, and then overhead, right bicep by your right ear. Keep rolling your left rib cage under, right shoulder back. On your next inhale, rise up, warrior two, keep that deep lunge. And then straighten out your front leg, triangle pose, hip check the back, hip check behind you, reach forward. And then bend at the hip, left hand comes to the inside of your left leg. Again, opening here into your chest, reaching your right hand slightly behind you. Heart shines up towards the sky. On your next inhale, rise up all the way, all 10 toes point towards the long side of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out of your waist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Shift more weight into the balls of your feet. Take a half lift. Your right hand will plant in front of your face, left hand comes to your low back. Take another inhale to lengthen out of your waist. Exhale, twist towards the left. Keeping your hips square at center, keep pressing into that left heel. Working to stack your shoulders with every twist. Maybe your left hand reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Left hand plants, right hand to your low back. Again, square your hips at center. Take another to inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist towards the right. Keep pressing into that right heel to square your hips. Maybe your right hand reaches high to the sky. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands towards your left foot. Low runner's lunge. Again, great place for your blocks. Inhale to lunge deep, shine your heart through your shoulders. Exhale, straighten out your front leg and fold. Inhale, lunge deep. Exhale, 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten and pull back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Inhale to come back to your low runner's lunge. Plant your right hand, left hand reaches up towards the sky. Open through your chest and shoulders. And then rolling to the outside edge of your right foot, side plank. Stack your legs, maybe you drop your bottom knee. Wherever you are, press your hips high to the sky. Exhale, high plank. Take another inhale here. Exhale, slow, lower all the way onto your belly. Tent your fingertips off your mat. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Exhale, drop your left shoulder in, gaze comes over your right. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, right shoulder drops. Inhale, rise back up through center. Exhale, lower all the way. Tuck your toes under, plant your hands, press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh. One more time, inhale. Exhale, sigh, let it go. Back to your ujjayi breath. From your downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg high to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee. Step your foot between your hands, rise up, crescent lunge. Sink into that front knee, high in the ball of your back toes. Find length on an inhale. As you exhale, cactus out your elbows, gentle back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus your elbows, point your heart to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, gentle back bend. 2 more full breaths. Inhale to reach and lengthen. Bring your left arm to wrap around your right, once, maybe twice, coming into your eagle arms. Get more light into your back left leg as you shift forward. Lifting your left leg, wrapping around your right, once, maybe twice for your full eagle. Feel your inner thighs squeeze towards one another. Elbows activate off your chest. And notice, can you sit more back? Stack your shoulders over your hips. One more full breath. As you inhale, unravel your arms. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Keep your left leg lifted and reach for the instep of your left foot, bringing your knees back together to touch, right hand to your hip. You might stay here in your quad stretch, feeling that external rotation of your right shoulder, or you reach your right hand high and move into dancer's pose, kicking into your left hand. Wherever you are, you integrate that external rotation of your right shoulder. Kick hard into your hands, standing leg is straight and strong. 2 more full breaths. As you exhale, gently release your left foot about a foot, 2 feet behind you to the center of your mat. Toes point out to about 45 degrees, hands come to your hips. You might reach for opposite elbows behind you, or if your shoulders are feeling really good, interlace them once again. Take an inhale to open through your chest. Exhale, fold over your right leg, coming into pyramid. Pressing firmly through the ball of your front foot. And making sure not to lock into your knee. Protect your joint, keeping a micro bend into your knee. Feeling length out of your waist with every inhale. Exhale, folding even deeper over your leg. Inner thighs scissor in towards one another. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. On your next inhale, rise up all the way. Left toes meet your right at the front of the mat. Release whatever grip you have. Inhale, bring both arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your plank. Slow lower all the way onto your belly. Tent your fingertips off your mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your chest. Exhale, left shoulder drops, gaze comes over your right. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, right shoulder drops in, gaze over your left. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower all the way. Hands plant, tuck your toes. Press up, high plank. Push back, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches high to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee. Square your shoulders. And then step your foot between your hands, crescent lunge. High on the ball of your back toes. Shoulders stack over your hips. Both arms reach overhead. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, cactus your elbows, shine your heart up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, cactus your elbows. 3 more full breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, shine your heart. Inhale, both arms overhead. Wrap your right arm around your left. Once, twice, finding your eagle bind. And then getting light into your right foot as you shift forward, wrapping your right leg around your left for full eagle. Garudasana. Squeeze your inner thighs together, elbows off your chest. Can you lean more back, stack your shoulders over your hips? Strong breath. One more full breath. As you inhale, unravel. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. And then reaching for the instep of your right foot. Knees come back together to touch. You can find that external rotation of your right shoulder. Left hand to your hip, or maybe high to the sky. Kick into your dancers. Find your soft gaze, helping you find balance as you kick even harder into that right foot or right hand. One more full breath. Inhale, bring your right foot to plant about halfway down your mat. Toes point up to about 45 degrees. You can take in the arm variation that's most comfortable for you. Maybe it's hands to hips, bringing your elbows back. Maybe reaching for opposite elbows. Or interlacing your fingers, bringing the opposite thumb on front. Inhale to open through your chest and shoulders. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Again, protecting your front knee. Keep a micro bend so that you're not locking into that joint. On your next inhale, rise up all the way. Untangle your hands and arms, step forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, bring both arms overhead. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Slow lower all the way onto your belly. This time, extending your right arm out beside you, in line with your shoulder. Your hand might stay straight, or you might take a bend into your elbows for cactus arms. Bringing your left hand underneath your shoulder, and then rolling onto your right side, coming into a shoulder opener. Shoulder stretch. Your left leg might stack over your right, or if you're quite open, your left foot might plant behind you. You might even bring your left arm to reach behind you. Wherever you are, keep pressing firmly into that right palm. Relax your jaw and your forehead. As you exhale, rolling back onto your belly and extending your left arm beside you, either straight or bent at the elbow, pressing into your right hand to roll onto your left side. And again, you might bring your right arm behind you. Keep pressing firmly through your entire left hand. Exhale, rolling back onto your belly. Right cheek to the mat. Just feeling these deep belly breaths, feeling your belly massage into the mat beneath you. Then bringing your chin to the mat. Interlace your hands behind you once again. Pressing your palms back together to touch. On an inhale, lift your shoulders and lift your chest. Core is active as you reach your knuckles to the wall behind you. Big toes together to touch as you lift your legs off the mat, activating into your quads. And here, think about lengthening out of your waist with every inhale, helping you rise up higher. Shoulder blades working in towards one another. One more full inhale. Exhale, gently release, left cheek to the mat. And then bringing your chin back to the mat, moving through floor bow. So if floor bow is not in your practice and maybe just too much for you this evening, moving through locust once more. If you're moving through floor bow, bend into your knees, hands reach to the outsides of your feet or ankles, and your knees are back to hip distance apart. Activate your core. On your next inhale, kick into your hands, lift your shoulders, lift your chest, and then maybe your quads lift as well. Bring your gaze up. Strong breath for 2 more. Exhale, gently release. Your choice, whichever cheek to the mat, and then taking a bend into your knees. Gently windshield wiping your knees side to side. Extend your legs back down the length of your back. Hands plant underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, press up, high plank. Exhale, press back down, dog. Right leg comes high to the sky, stack your hip, bend your knee. Stay here or flip your dog. Right foot plants behind you. As you reach your right hand forward, shine your chest up towards the sky, lift your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog or three-legged dog. Lift that leg. Coming into half pigeon. Right knee behind your right wrist, left leg down the length of your mat. You can always place a block underneath your right hip if that makes it more comfortable for you. Staying upright here, plant your right hand in front of your right knee. Left hand reaches high to the sky. And as you exhale, thread it underneath your right arm once more. Your left temple might meet the mat. You might stack it on your right hand or maybe to a block. If the shoulder opener is just not feeling great this evening, you can always just release that, extend both arms overhead, maybe stacking your forehead on both palms. Slowly beginning to bring your breath back to its natural breath cycle. If you've come into the shoulder opener, plant your hand, gently unravel your left. Both hands come to the mat. Tuck your back toes under, step back into your downward facing dog. Always optional to take another vinyasa. From your down dog, inhale, left leg high to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee. Staying here or flipping your dog, left foot plants behind you. Right hand reaches forward as you lift your hips high to the sky. Exhale, three-legged downward facing dog. Moving into your half pigeon on the left side. Right leg extends out behind you, maybe a block underneath your left hip. Plant your left hand in front of your knee. Inhale, bring your right hand high to the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath your arm, back of your right shoulder to the mat. And taking any variation of pigeon that's the most comfortable for you. Knowing that there's a difference between deep sensation into opening into parts of your body and pain. We never want to feel pain, but we also want to build the mental strength to breathe through any deep sensation. Gently plant your left hand, unravel if you are in that shoulder stretch. Both hands to the mat. Swinging your right leg out to the front. Moving through one more shoulder opener here. Feet plant, hands plant, and whatever's more comfortable for you, your fingers might point towards your hips or they might point back. Moving into a reverse tabletop. Lift your hips, bring your gaze to the sky. Again, feeling your shoulder blades work in towards one another as you open through the front of your shoulders. Exhale, release all the way down. Moving through one more option to extend both legs for full expression, Purvottanasana. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Maybe your gaze comes back behind you. Wherever you are, deep, strong breath. Purvottanasana, working to press the balls of your feet into the mat. Exhale, lower your hips all the way. From here, coming onto your back, hug your knees in towards your chest. Bringing your right arm out beside you, T-shape or cactus arm. Shift your hips to the right. Your legs will fall to the left, coming into a supine twist. Maybe your gaze falls over your right shoulder. Inhale to bring your gaze back to the sky. Knees gather up through center. And then extend your left arm out beside you in a T shape, or again, maybe you bend at the elbows. Shift your hips to the left, knees will fall to the right for your supine twist on your left side. And then maybe bringing your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, gaze comes to the sky. Knees come back through center. Hug both knees in toward your chest. Squeeze everything in. Bring your forehead to your knees. One more full inhale. As you exhale, release into your final corpse pose, your Shavasana. Allowing your legs and arms to extend down the length of your mat. Shoulders tucked away from your ears. And mindfully letting go of any more holding or gripping in your muscles. Allowing yourself to completely surrender into your mat. Finding stillness as you hold your awareness here in this space. I invite you to linger in your Shavasana for as long as you need this evening. Moving slowly, mindfully, whenever you are ready to move along with your evening. I want to thank you all for joining me this evening for a Freestyle Flow. It was great to have you all. My absolute pleasure to guide you through this practice. Thank you once again so much from the very bottom of my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you again and have a wonderful evening, everyone. Take care.